Well, hi, I'm Linda Orris with the Montview Communications Committee, and I'm here doing a little chat with Christine Hofstad. She works in the office, and I think a lot of you may not know her because Christine will tell us a little bit about this. She came on the scene right before everything shut down. So, Christine, hi, and it's nice to get to see you and get to know you a little bit. So, tell us a little bit about how you came to Montview and what it was like when you started.
I came to Montview in early February of this year, and I'd say it was about 2 weeks before COVID hit, 2 or 3 weeks. So my tasks completely changed. When I first came on, I was doing basic, office assistance with anything that was needed, from printing out documents to creating documents. I was going to be handling baptisms, and then they got me involved with organizing the readers for Sunday services. I was going to start doing that. I was going to start organizing the volunteers for the flowers. And so all these things were sort of underway. And then COVID hit, and of course, everything changed. So that's sort of how things started out.
So your job changed immediately because a lot of those things had to do with Sunday service, which was no longer. And then of late, you've been given a new title.
Yeah, communications coordinator. I was, back when I was doing the administrative assistant work, gradually, once we went remote, when we were working remotely, they got me involved with doing our weekly emails. So working on the This Week at Montview email and the Montview at Home email. And so I kind of took those things over from Taylor Anderson, our communications director, who used to do that. And more recently, Taylor just left like 2 weeks ago. He's no longer at Montview, unfortunately. And I was asked to assume some of his responsibilities. So that's when I took those over and became communications coordinator.
So tell us a little bit about your skill set. Are you the kind of person who can do all of that, or did you just say like yes and figure it out?
Yeah, I kind of said yes and figured it out. I mean, Taylor, he kind of went through everything with me briefly, and then it was a matter of going in and figuring things out myself. And I like to do that. Like, I like to have a challenge, to be able to go in and just figure things out myself. And I just enjoy doing that. So it was kind of a nice, it's been nice to do. And I like to learn new things.
And what were you doing before you came to Montview?
I worked at National Jewish Health, and I just worked as administrative assistant. My education, though, was in English literature. So my education was more communications, but I didn't do that much work in it. So this has been the first opportunity to really do that, and it's great.
Yeah, it sounds like a few things are intersecting differently in this job than before.
Yeah.
And National Jewish, they're sort of our neighbors over there on Colfax. That makes me think, are you from the area? Do you live around here?
Yeah, I live right by City Park.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, so I'm probably 10 minutes from National Jewish. I live close to Eastside High School and
Okay.
cover, and yeah, so I'm pretty local.
So that's a good transition. What it is, I see you're at the office. Before we move on, I wanted to point out you're at the office at church, right?
Yes, I'm here every day from 7:30 to about 10:30, 11.
Okay, just a little aside. Yeah. What is that like to be in the building pretty much by yourself?
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, when I'm here, I have the whole floor to myself. There's one person on the second floor, typically. And then we have the sextons who oversee the building, and they're in the building, but it's strange. But again, I don't have a really good comparison because I was only here with everybody so briefly.
That's true. Yeah, for you, it's probably a lot less lonely because it's like business as usual for you.
Yeah, kind of.
I love it. Well, we were talking about where you live. What is it that you do when you're not sitting there at your desk at the office?
Well, when I'm not working remotely, because I do that the other part of the day, but I'm married, and my husband and I like to go hiking every weekend. So we do that every weekend. And I like to read. I enjoy writing, so I do a lot of writing for myself. And those are the main things I enjoy.
Interesting. Well, this is a time ripe with stories.
Yeah, I know.
So I hope you're writing something down.
Yeah, I'll have to.
So what's next in your position? Like, is there a project you're working on, or a new thing you've been asked to do, or anything coming up?
Well, I'd like to learn more about, I mean, I want to take classes in everything I'm doing now. So I'd love to take classes in, say, website development, social media, just to, because I've gone in and kind of figured things out myself for part of it, but I'd really like to become more expert in what I'm doing. Yeah.
Well, I have to say, hearing that, so I think I'm speaking for everyone who's going to watch this. We are so happy that you're part of Montview. You seem like you have a lot of ambition and are willing to try and do new things. And man, we need that. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right. Well, Christine, thanks for spending some time with me. I'm so glad that everybody gets to know you a little bit better and imagine you kind of sitting up there on the fourth floor during the day. Maybe send you some good wishes. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for your time.
All right. Thanks, Linda.